Hey guys, welcome back to Malc's Geeky-Chat, live with James, aka the shaved pubic hair man. He now has shaved his balls, and now we can barely see him on his head, but he's still got the head the shape of a... Say, James, what is it? The head the
Penis.
shape of a...
Penis.
There we go. So, let's say, what you been up to?
Today is my sister's birthday today, her 38th.
Wow, how's she doing with it? Is she feeling bad about being 38 or is she loving it?
Loving it, I think. We went out for a big roast dinner. Our screen's not flickering back to one another.
Hmm.
Am I on you?
It is a mind.
Okay, it's alright then. It'll be alright. Yeah, no, we went out for a nice roast dinner. It's kind of those carvery ones, you pile up your plate yourself.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
went to a carve with my cousin once for my birthday.
Yeah.
Alright, and they're so tight, they cut you really thin layers, and they go, here you go, that's 50 quid. And you're like, no.
It was actually £3, £4.
How much?
Yeah, Ma, she can't hear me. It was quite a cheap one. It might not be that price. It might be a
Was
little
that
bit
for
more.
everybody?
Sorry?
Was that for everybody?
Yeah.
No, that's not
And
bad.
sorry guys, I am back again with Malc's Geeky-Chat number 5. I haven't said any hello to the viewers yet.
You just completely ignored them.
So I just apologise there, guys. But yes, I am back for another week of the show.
So you went to a carve, right?
Went to a carvery and I had roast beef
Ooh,
with
you've been beefing it up, have you?
with cauliflower cheese.
Ooh, ugh.
Do you not like cauliflower cheese?
No, I think it's horrible.
We had I hate peas.
You hate peas?
Yeah.
Why? They remind you of your head?
No, don't like the taste of them.
You don't like the taste of peas? Oh, okay. You know, I actually like peas. I like mushy peas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them more than I like the frozen ones.
Yeah, and on Saturday, because my sister didn't go out with any friends, we're gonna go and like my brother-in-law's gonna be there. Nick's taking me,
Yeah.
and it's just a little get together. Even though it's not a
Oh, nice.
birthday, it's like a little night to celebrate it, really. So that's gonna be
Now,
nice.
what did you get your sister for her birthday?
A bottle of drink and a box of chocolates that
Nice.
was in our local Tesco that was left over from Valentine's Day.
Shit, so let me get this right. You bought a small bottle of beer for £1.
Mm.
And you bought Valentine's Day chocolates. It's probably cost about £2.50 because they're past the date.
And it wasn't past the date.
What a loving brother! I need to take tips from you. I tell you, that's what I'm gonna do next. Next, I'm gonna buy Donna something. I'm gonna get something from the juice section. Yeah. Um. No, so that sounds good. I like the idea of that. So Saturday you're gonna be having a little party, yeah?
Yeah. And yesterday I finally filmed part 4 of the Grim Fandango gameplay.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do in the video in the corner.
Oh yeah, yeah, there's something to say about that here just quickly. I think I make it interesting. After all, it's over an hour and 2 minutes. Um, there are some parts on it that I just completely and utterly laughed at because some of my favourite scenes was in this part.
Yeah.
And there's this. All will become clear when you watch it tomorrow, or when you do. Um, there's this kart race track on the level I'm on, and somehow you just sort of get behind the scenes and you go into this great big kitty litter thing, like a used swimming pool,
Okay.
and he says something like Manny says it's Manny, and he says he can't bring himself to jump in the giant unclean kitty litter.
Okay.
And then when I press E for examine, he just
Yeah.
starts laughing at it loudly, and I just love that bit.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, all will become clear.
Well,
But
I'll look forward to watching it.
mhm.
Oh,
You said at the beginning before we went that you said about renting.
yeah. Just let me this. I'm just trying to get the YouTube page up because I'll end up coming on there, didn't I?
Yeah,
So let me just do this quickly, and then I will mention that right now. So basically, people who know me know I game a lot, and I normally game a lot with Tash, don't I?
yeah.
So what I decided, oh Alex is there. The camera is now switching after that. Hey Alex,
Hello, Alex.
let's get back up. Okay, so I normally buy games for like what $50, then trade them in for 20 or 30.
Mhm. Do you trade them in at like CX and stuff? Or?
I trade them in at CEX because GameStop sucks. And if GameStop's watching, I want you to know something. I shall never trade in your store for $12 for a brand new game. What a load of crap.
Yeah.
So normally what would happen is I go to GameStop or CEX and I buy a game and I trade them in after. Normally complete them within 3 or 4 days. If then multiplayer will come up, normally it takes me a few weeks because I'm playing with Tash, and
Mhm.
we
Do you
try.
not like having a game for like quite a while, like, and then say about keep it like over a couple of months, or say
I'm not like that. I'm not
we
gonna
play
do
it
that.
again?
Tash keeps all her games she buys. That's
Yeah.
why she's got all her PlayStation 1 games still. And that. Me, I like completing a game and getting my money back on it before it's worth nothing.
Okay.
So basically, I've joined GameFly because I thought $15 a month, I can rent as many games as I want. And at the same time, I can complete them and do what I want in that time. And hell, if I have a game for 2 months, it's still half the price I'd pay for it brand new, you know?
Mhm. So you're not really a collector of games as you are of movies.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't know. I love playing games, but I don't like collecting them.
Yeah.
It's really weird. With movies, I can't rent them. Can't do it. That's my edit. Drives me crazy. Have to own it. With games, hell, I complete them and I don't normally keep them anyway, so why not rent them?
Hmm.
Right now, I've got Murdered Soul Suspect coming. So I'll play that tomorrow when it comes. I'll play it in a day and I can send it back.
Did you ever used to go to any of the old blockbusters in America when you've been there?
No, because Blockbuster started shutting down when I got here. There was one I saw when we went one day, and I said, Donna, pull over, let me look inside. She didn't let me. And to this day, I still hold that against her because they shut down.
Mm. I think they've all nearly shut down here now as well.
I think they nearly all have.
Because we've had a local one. I told you about the Tesco that's local to us.
Yeah.
Right next door to that, there was a Blockbuster, only a small one, not a big one, but it was there for quite a while. 'Cause I used to love renting stuff there on a Saturday if there was nothing on, and just to see a new release of a horror movie. And then when it closed down, because I used to buy some like pre-owned stuff there as well.
Hey guys, how come the Google comment section doesn't work? On my end, it says it's working perfectly fine. That's weird.
Who said that?
Alex and James the Bearded Man. But yeah, the comment section's working on mine. It says it's working anyway.
Yeah, I got mine in then.
I think Google's been having a lot of problems lately.
Yeah, it's them that's the owner of this app, innit, on YouTube to make people.
Yeah, I think it's a bit weird, but yeah, I mean, Blockbuster. I used to go to Blockbuster when I was in England when they had a little store in Barking,
Hmm.
and the staff in there consisted of a massive fat white man, a really skinny short Indian man, right, and a medium-sized Chinese man, right. So people used to call them the three blind mice because they were, like completely different, but it all was weird. you know. One of the guys in there was called Rob,
Yeah.
and he once told me because when one time I traded a lot of movies, and I had over £1,000 in credit there. Can you believe that? Yeah, I had about
Yeah.
£1,000 in credit. Because those truth, this how I got away. And I said, what am I going to do with it? And he said, well, we're going to start getting massive HD TVs in. And I was like, in this tiny store. Well, 2 days later, they went out of business.
Yeah.
I was like, great.
Did you rent much there?
No, not really. They used to have it where you could rent a TV series for £5 for a week. But the
Yeah.
problem is with streaming and with people being able to download stuff, they're not going to go and rent something, are they, for £5?
It's a shame, really, because we're still collectors and we still enjoying stuff. Blu-ray collecting and DVDs and stuff.
Well,
So.
Blu-rays, they reckon Blu-rays are dying, don't they? They reckon Blu-rays not going to be around much longer.
I know.
Yeah, they reckon that people should just stuck with DVD.
And I really just started collecting them.
Yeah, well, you've got a lot to collect because they're still going to be out there, haven't they?
I've
I'll give it another 4 years. I'll give it another 4 years, and then we'll all be streaming shit.
tomorrow I'm going to be ordering the 2 for 10 and and one DVD.
You
And the
see, you got Bram
DVD is,
Stoker's Dracula, and you're not going to buy ATM.
yeah.
No.
I'm going to buy ATM. I'm going to buy Bram Stoker's Dracula, and then I'm going to
Never,
buy Vampires, the Anthony Stewart Head.
you never take, you never take any of my suggestions.
What else do you recommend?
I do not recommend ATM. ATM is terrible.
Is it?
I watched it. I watched it because there's an IFC release of it. I watched it and I was just like this. Oh, this would not happen in real life. You
I don't
know.
think running around outside the bank.
What's that? It's not outside the bank because it's an ATM. There's like this thing.
Yeah,
It's like this tiny building that has ATMs in it only.
yeah.
And basically people end up locking themselves in there and there's someone outside and blah, 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 blah. It's very slow, very boring.
Is it a slasher?
Not really. A couple of people get killed, but you just get bored of it because nothing really happens. Do you really want to waste £5 on a boring film like that?
No, but I've seen other. I don't know. Just
Trust me, James, as somebody who's watched probably a lot more horrors than you have in your years of life, it's not a good film, especially not in the horror genre. If you want to buy it, it's up to you. You'll probably love it anyway and recommend it like you do everything else. But I'm just saying. Just trying to help you.
yeah. It's just that I've looked through the other ones, but they're all like old catalogue titles, and they might not be very good quality. Like transfer might be off. Or
Alex says Blu-ray will not die. 4K Blu-ray will be out at the end of 2015. Well, you know what? I hope you're right, Alex, because I don't want Blu-ray to die because I'm a big fan of Blu-ray. And I want 14K Blu-ray. Oh, sorry, 4K Blu-ray, 14K. I've been watching too much Death Race. Because there's got it,
Oh,
isn't it?
it's 14K, is it?
But no, because there's a person that's 14K. I want Blu-rays to last forever. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the stuff that you end up finding that you want to watch, you can't even get on Blu-ray, which annoys me. I mean, American Ninja comes out on Blu-ray in, I think, May, which is great, because it's one of my favourite movie things. And some other stuff does, but there's so much stuff that I like on Blu-ray. I want wrestling to be on Blu-ray. I want horror movies that have never been released, like Scream for Help and all that. I want that stuff on Blu-ray. But it's never ever going to happen, not for a long time. If it does happen, I'll be incredibly amazed and over the moon.
Is there anything coming on Blu-ray at the moment that you're like looking forward to get or something?
Yeah, Game of Thrones season 4.
Hmm.
Oh, did you watch The 100 this week? Because you said you were going to. Did you watch it?
My mum was watching a program before this week, but I'm gonna have to try and catch it again.
Oh. Oh, well.
I
So,
could always catch it on the demand channel for Channel 4.
yeah, there is. It's called For Demand.
I might have to check
Or
it out
Plus
on that.
4. It's Plus 4, which means it'd be on at the same time as bloody Supernatural. You can watch it on your computer on 4 day.
Yeah, Supernatural was good this week.
So let me guess. Are you going to try and get a few of these 2 for 10 Blu-rays? You know, over time if you can.
The deal ends this coming weekend.
All right. Well, when they pop back up again, because it will, they'll probably do a 3 for 17 again.
3 for £17. Oh, that
Yeah,
sounds
because they do
good.
things so, don't they? 3 for 16, 3 for 17, or whatever. They pop up all through the year.
Do you take advantage of the deals when it comes on? Or
I used to. When I lived in England, I used to buy like 20 at a time from Amazon because that's what hardcore movie buyers do, James. They don't buy 2 for 10 quid. They buy 100 for 20. Yeah.
how many movies have you ever bought from Amazon that came to you in one package?
Uh, I can't answer that. Probably about 20.
That's a good one.
I will tell you this: when I was in England, before I even thought about coming over here, one Christmas I bought all the original Doctor Who DVDs, right? And in January, my delivery man, he was my postman, great bloke, lovely bloke. I always became good friends with my postman because I always ended up talking to him about what I bought. So he gave me this big bag, and inside was all my Doctor Who DVDs from Amazon. So I guess that would be classified as my best Amazon thing. And that was about 50, 60 DVDs at the time.
Hmm.
No.
Do you think you've done the most in America when you bought stuff, movies?
The most that I bought in America at one time was 223 Blu-rays.
Hmm.
Most I bought in one go.
That's a good amount.
That is a good amount, but it's a crazy amount as well.
Mm.
I've got to the point now where I remember every single Blu-ray I've got when I'm out, but I can't remember it when I'm indoors. Can you believe that?
Strange.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
look
watched?
at.
Sorry, have you watched all the ones you meant, the ones that you mentioned that you bought in the big bulk?
You know what? There's so many movies I buy, and I never get to watch them. You know, I'm sure Alex and other people know about this.
Yeah.
You buy movies, you want to watch them, and then what happens is you never get to because you end up with something else that you fancy watching at the time. You know? I mean, yeah. Have you watched all yours?
I actually, when I buy something, my first ever, I can remember whatever my first ever DVD pickup was. It was the Ring, you know, that horror movie, the American version, and it was the Pirates of the Caribbean, the first movie. That was my first two films I ever bought from my collection.
I've got some comments. It just comes up with showcase. Oh, that's weird. Will you enter my comp, Malc? Yeah, I'll enter your competition. I've
Oh, I
been.
know how you do it. I know how you do it because I do it on the chats on Monday. There's if you're on the is that Alex? Was that from Alex?
Yeah.
Alex, if you and it comes up with showcase, there should be like a button at the top of the screen where it says showcase, and you can actually switch between the two, Q&A and showcase.
Oh, okay. I will enter your competition, Alex. I've got planned what I'm going to say as my franchise. I was thinking not many people are going to say this franchise, but I will. So I'm going to do my video entering your competition. It'll probably be up within the week. So keep an eye out for it. Uh, Alex also says James still has to buy Lesson of Evil. He does, but he never will, I don't think. Are you going to buy it, James?
It hasn't crossed my mind until now.
Even though Alex has recommended it like 5 times.
Yeah, I need to
Uh,
add it. What's it called?
Lesson of Evil. Lesson of Evil. When you did your Saturday Night Live, because I was watching it at the time, Alex said, "Are you going to look it up?" And you said, "Yes, you would." And that was like 5, 7 weeks ago now, so that's not really impressive. But you'll probably look it up now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my list actually. What's it called again?
Lesson of Evil.
Okay.
Lesson of the Evil, sorry. And Alex also says ATM is awful. It's so drawn out. It bloody well is. Download ATM. Last Avenger says, James, stop buying crap movies and take Malcolm's advice.
Okay.
Alex says 14K will probably be out in like 5 years. It's crazy, but my phone is 2K. Even that is too much. Do Blu-rays last forever? Do Blu-rays
Yeah,
last?
it's
I
tough.
don't think they do. I think Blu-rays actually. I think they can last about 10 years, then I think they rot. I know if you get water on them, it can deteriorate them. So that's not promising, is it? If there's a flood or something.
Is it on Blu-ray, this movie?
Yes, it's on Blu-ray.
What's it called?
Lesson of the Evil. You can buy it for 10 quid in England. It's from Tokyo Shop, I think.
Lesson of Evil?
Lesson of the Evil.
And that is Blu-ray, yeah?
Yes, and you can buy it for 10 quid.
B-L-A.
Cass says, hey guys, how you both doing? I'm doing good, thanks.
I'm doing awesome!
That's awesome. Hey guys, tip here from Alex. Which one I should have told you, really. Thanks for mentioning this, Alex. If you go into HMV, they have some decent titles in the 3 for 20 or 5 for 30. Even the newly released American Psycho is in it. So
Yeah.
you need to hop down to HMV, James, with Nick or something. You can pick up 5 Blu-rays. You know, when you've got the money and the time, I mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying Lesson of the Evil so I can look it up and buy that one now.
Okay. I'll have a look. Let me look up right now. Lesson of the Evil. Lesson of the Evil. Oh, where's that?
Okay.
Oh, that's why. What a twat.
Oh, it says, found it. Thanks, James, and cheers, Malc. I look forward to it. That's good.
That bad.
Oh, you know the Q&A thing to find the to make it work on the yeah.
It's $12.99 on. Oh, it's Third Window Films. I knew it was one of them. It's Third Window Films. It's in the UK on.
I know Oakless is on Blu-ray in the 3 for 10. 3 for 20?
Of course, yeah, that's not bad. 3 for 20 is not bad, but you're always better off going for the 5 for 30, James, because that works out, just 6 quid each.
Only 5 for £30.
Yeah, that works out 6 quid each. If you get, I mean, if you want to buy Oculus,
You've got it as well. Have you watched it yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
Because I heard that Karen Gillan is pretty good in it.
I picked it up because I can't remember what it was, but someone said Karen Gillian and it was really, really sexy, and that's why I bought it. How bad is that? Normally I don't buy films there, but because somebody said, I was like, you know what? I'll just buy it because of that.
Looks like you got some pretty good extras on it as well.
Deleted scenes with optional commentary, Inside the Mirror, original 32-minute Oculus short film. That looks interesting. Full-length feature commentary. Yeah. 5 for 30 is worth it. Was. When I was in England, I used to buy the 5 for 30. Remember, my cousin worked in Romford, at a cinema there. And I used to go there and see him. And when I saw him, I used to go in HMV and pay like, I don't know, 120 quid and buy like 15, 20 Blu-rays at a time I wanted. Because it made more sense.
Here's a question for you. Do you listen to commentaries on movies?
It depends. If it's a film I actually care about, yeah. I can't remember last time I watched the commentary. Sometimes if I've watched a film and it's commentary, like Prom Night, that's it. If I watched a film and I know the film really well, I'll just listen to the commentary.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to watch the film again.
I find that films that I'm really into, I just have to listen to the commentary.
Yeah, well, it depends on people's choices. I mean, a lot of people buy films because they want to watch the extras.
Really?
I've never cared about the extras. Unless it's something really good, I don't care about. I like having them, If there's two versions, if there's a 4-disc limited edition with extras on 3 discs, I'll still buy that. But I just don't care about it. It's just like I want the film. The extras are bonus stuff. I'll watch if I ever feel like it.
You know FK Vlogs?
Oh, the princess, yeah.
She's done like a special feature video all on extras on movies.
The princess of Disney, who tries to live like the girl from Frozen. Yeah. You know, FK Vlogs, I don't know how times I say this, but, you know, her voice, it irritates me. You know? You know, I understand what she's doing. I like her. Her videos are alright, but she's not just such. She's someone I can't watch. If I put her and Zynak together as lovers, and Zynak is on top of her, and they're going at it, like boom, 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 that's exactly how I feel about not watching both their channels. Because it'd still be boring. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You have a favourite video at all that you've ever enjoyed of Sarah and Isaac?
What's that?
Do you have was there ever a video that you really enjoyed of Sean?
No, bores me every time. Geek Leisure Doom says, do you guys still not like shopping CX? I always shop in CEX, mate. It's James who doesn't. But like, I never said I didn't. I never said I didn't shop in CEX.
I'm the one that said it. Sorry?
I'm the one. I'm always Geek Legion. I'm always telling James to go in CEX. I buy at CEX all the time.
Next time I see Nick and the dogs, I'll mention it to him. I'll say if he knows where CEX is, I'll say, "Oh, can we go to a CEX one day?"
Yeah, you should. And you know what you should do as well? You should record it, and you should go like this. This is what you should have at the beginning of the video. One man at the shops, CEX, and then you should have music video like, you can make it if you really want, and then you should walk in. It should come out, get Nick holding the camera, you walk out going, with a bag.
Guess where I'm going next week?
To the penis show. Where they make the Eiffel Tower and all that stuff.
Okay. Now I'm going back to Doctor Who experience.
Going to Doctor Experience. I swear she grew from 2006 in a few months. I'm listening to FK Vlogs. Well, people get popular on YouTube, you know. I don't get a fascination with certain people, but then that's because they don't fancy my taste, you know. They're not my taste.
Just grab my coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. I watch a lot of people, like, since I've been gaming, I've been watching The Offensive Gamer, I've been watching PewDiePie and stuff, you know, I never watched them before. You know, do I like all their videos? No, I don't, but I enjoy watching certain things. FK Vlogs, cheers to people, in my view, who like that sort of thing she talks about. Me, I'd rather listen to somebody like, what's his name? What's that bloke who you get on with? Pete. The one who talks about the exploitation film.
Yeah. You want some birthday cake?
No, we know his name.
Oh,
I'd rather listen to him because he's talking about something I'm interested in. You see what I mean? Most of the films he's watched, I've actually seen. So it kind of, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go around going, oh, I'm going to watch this video about Disney films when I don't want to talk about Disney films at the minute.
He has done a review of a Dracula movie. It was an exploitation movie.
I know I've said this a few times, James. You need to get Netflix. It will open your horizon. I've said it too, Alex. He's not going to do it.
I have tried getting it as well, but when you ask for when you try the free trial, it still asks you for your debit card details.
What? So what? If it does? You know,
because I've got a debit card and I've to ask my mum for it.
Why don't you do the smart thing? Do what we all did when we were kids. Wait for Mumsy to be asleep. Get the card out. Put the details in the system. Right? Then before the 30 days is up, cancel it so she never knows.
I can't do that.
That's what we all did as kids.
Be out of it.
The
It's
Rad
still
Brad. Yeah, I like Rad Brad as well. I think it's alright. I don't get why people get annoyed when you don't like someone on YouTube. It's all about preference. Exactly. That's what I keep trying to tell people. If I don't like a certain person, it's my choice. We all like certain things, you know, like little girls probably like watching the princess stuff like Ali Walker does on her channel. I don't watch Ali Walker's channel because that's too fluffy for me. I want to watch something with somebody rugged and somebody going, yeah, I'm going to cut this guy's throat. I want to hear that. You know, so yeah, you're right. Are you talking about the guy that was acted as a pervert? No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking who is it? I can't remember. It wasn't that guy. No, I don't get why people get annoyed. Yeah, I know I've said it. Okay, we've done them.
Are you storing? Are you storing them?
Yeah, it's free for a month, James.
Yeah, I know.
It's too risky for a month.
How about if there was a free movie a free movie service? I'd use that every day.
Yeah, there is. It's called Pirate Bay. Go on Pirate Bay and download shit if you don't want to pay for it. There you
All
go.
right.
Then get arrested for fraud and copyright and get sent to prison where you'll meet a good friend called Bubba in your jail cell and go, hello, James. I like your head. Yeah, and then you'll know what it's like to become a man. Cass says you should get American Psycho, James. Great film. Do you know what? Whenever I watch that film, Cass, I can't help but get on one knee on the floor and go like this. After that scene, I tried doing making love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It works. It works pretty well. It's really good. Yeah.
American Psycho.
Alex says yes, you can, James. Do it. Um, yeah, American Psycho. You've got to have seen American Psycho. If you're a horror fan, you've seen it.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, this is what always. This is what
Okay,
always. Well,
how old is the movie?
oh, I think it came out in the 90s. I've already showed James torrenting. Well, obviously, Alex, he wasn't paying attention to you. But then that won't be the first time, would it? I'm messing about. You know, James, you should definitely. What's this? You can also change your Netflix to the US version. That's what you should do, James. You should get the US Netflix. It's got everything on it. It's got X-Files on there. It's got everything you could imagine on there.
No, I'm jealous. No, no, right. It's just good that it's just really good how the American Netflix has more than like the UK or the England one does.
It doesn't. It does. As someone who's had both, I can honestly say yes, it is better.
Mhm.
But Hulu's better than Netflix. I enjoy Hulu more because Hulu has all the shows on it I want. Netflix only has like one season.
Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu. It's an American thing, I think. I think it's American only.
Is that where you watch EastEnders on?
No, I watch EastEnders on YouTube. Or if I feel adventurous enough, I do a thing so I can watch you watch on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever watch the BBC iPlayer when there's something on there I want to see, or if I've missed anything?
Well, why didn't you do it 4OD with the 100 then? Because it's the same thing. Because I want you know what I want you to do? I want you to watch a new show and I want you to talk about on the chat. So if it's something fresh and it's something that people can get hold of and you can talk about it every week.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want you to watch something new. I want you to watch a new TV show like The 100 and I want you to be able to talk about it so that people see that you can watch something completely different as well.
Have you seen it?
No, but I own it.
Oh, you own it.
I own the Blu-ray. I don't watch it all. So look. Ace point, so easy to change it. I'd show you on Skype, and it's not the only thing I'd show you. Oops, I think he's trying to show you. I think he's saying he's going to show you his manly bits.
What?
He said it's so easy to change it. I'd show you on Skype, but it's not the only thing I'd show you. So I think he's trying to say he's going to get naked for you again. Remember you told me about that? At least to stop that. This is why people don't Skype with you, Alex, because you try and get freaky with them every time. Have a look. Any comments? No.
So I just turned my Skype off.
Whatever you do, though, James, if you watch American Psycho, don't go out and watch American Psycho 2. It's got nothing to do with it.
Why do they do movies like that? I mean, I've seen some like that. They didn't even have a remotely, plot to do with the sequel.
It's because they're cash-ins, that's why. They want to cash in on a popular title, like it's like these people that make these movies, these low-budget ones, at the same time as a new one comes out, because they know elderly people like grandparents and parents are going to be stupid enough to pick up the wrong title. Don't get me wrong, it's not their fault. It's because it's named. Like, for instance, let's say I'm a kid. I say to my mum, Mum, I want Cat and Boats. All right? So I might release Cat and Boats Ondoir or something, where it's just a different name. And they'll do that, all right? And the parents will go out and they'll buy that.
There's a movie. There's a movie.
Hey! Thanks, buds. Yeah. 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 I got a package. Go on. What were you going to say? I can't believe
there's a movie I had called I've Been Watching You.
What's this, a YouTube?
And the first one had it was like a vampire story plot. And there was a sequel to it. And there was nothing to do with the first movie in that one.
I'll be watching you.
So I gave it to somebody else. I don't own it anymore.
I'll be watching you. Yeah.
It's in your box of goodies.
Well, people are going to get angry when they see what's in this box. Because, as usual, Malc doesn't know what he's doing. So people always know what they can expect to see from me. It's going to be horror, it's going to be movie related, it's going to be a TV show. But are they expecting this? Yeah.
Ooh.
There's Jackie, season 6. Look at that. Whoa! Bloody sticker in the way. Look at that. How am I supposed to want to buy that bloody sticker?
She got a sticker on her nose.
Look at that. That's big.
How many seasons do I know of Miss Jackie?
6 so far.
Oh, they're still doing them as well then. It's not like a show that's been over for a while.
Yeah, they're still doing it. It's on its 7th season. Oh, let's get this out. Oh dear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking bubble wrap. It's about keeping it safe.
Was that from Amazon or eBay?
You son of a bitch. I want to bolt this. Ah. There we go, ready? This has really pissed me off.
Why?
I bought Hell's Kitchen. Right? And series 1 to 3 are in one box. Season 4 to 5 are in another. Series 6, 7 in another. 8, 9, 10 are separate. And I've got series 11 there. So I'm not happy about that.
That box looks nice though. What they could have done is made the box slightly bigger and add that other one to it.
Well, the thing that irritates me is on the reviews I read on Amazon, it said they were all in their separate boxes.
Have you seen the UK, the English version of Hell's Kitchen? I don't think they do it anymore, but did you see that one?
Was there an English version? I thought it was Kitchen Nightmares.
No, there was a Hell's Kitchen here.
Was there? I don't remember that. It's a nice hard box though. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the inside. In case people are wondering, yes, I am a Gordon Ramsay fan. I do like cooking shows. Even, how gay is that?
It's not at all. If you like cooking shows, that's fine.
No, don't judge me.
My nan always used to love cooking shows.
Oh, let's have a look.
Ready, steady, cook.
There you go. Look, see, season 1 and 3.
I'm
Not happy with that. I really ain't, because I was really looking forward to getting.
Sorry, you watch Ready, Steady, Cook?
Ready Steady Cook. I used to. I used to watch Ready Steady Cook a lot actually, and MasterChef.
Oh, MasterChef, I know a lot of that. Oh, Adam's here. Malc, my webcam seems to have a rolling shutter every time I use it. Any advice?
A rolling shutter.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look quickly. My webcam seems to have a rolling shutter every time I use it. My suggestion would be to uninstall it, then reinstall it. Look at the settings. Put them to default if they're not on default. Sometimes the best thing to do with webcam is to move the settings all over the place and then click the default button without saving. Because sometimes my camera gets that, and what happens is I do that basically. Turn your lights off, turn them back on again. Things that affect the camera, do that, and it should work after a while.
I'm sorry, it was Alex who said that, but Adam's here as well. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Adam. How you doing? Let me put these back. Bloody BEI conning me again.
Hey, it's time
my separate seasons. I've got to admit though, I do like Gordon Ramsay because I like the way he talks to people.
Have you got a drink there today, Malcolm?
Huh?
No?
What are you talking about?
Have you got a drink today?
I've got a drink. Do I see it? It's called good old water. I'm going back on my diet.
Time for a cup of water.
I'm going back on my diet to lose 20 pounds.
You don't need to lose weight.
I do. I'm a big fat boy. What are you on about?
I don't think you are.
Actually, to be fair, I'm not that overweight. I'm probably about, realistically, overweight-wise, I'm probably about 30 pounds overweight. I wanna be 20 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds because I like the idea of being 10 pounds over, but not 30 pounds.
What do you think of Core Doodles and maybe one's videos of the weight journey thing?
It depends. I think they're great, but they're losing the weight, and I really think it's a good job that they are. But at the same time, I think that I don't know. It's going to sound bad, and that people are going to hate me when I say this, but I feel like they show off too much about it. Like Brendan Mitchell, I can understand being all excited about being able to put on new clothes, but when he's done his weight loss journey video, the first thing he says afterwards is, "Oh, you felt really done really well," to his mum and all this, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah," and then she's like, "You need to get some, better fitting clothes." Yeah, yeah, that's good. And then he seems to go on about it in almost every video. It's like we went up on a holding video, and he was bloody buying clothes in it. That's not holding up. We want to see the movies.
Yeah.
No, why? Because he can't do holding up videos anymore. Because they suck. That's why. I like Brendan Mitchell. I've got no problem with him. I've just got problems with his videos. I've got problems with my own videos. So before people say about me, I hate my own videos most of the time.
Do you?
Yeah. I feel like they can be 1,000 times better. Every video I've done, I feel can be better.
Yeah, but can I just say something a minute? Your knowledge of movies when you do reviews are outstanding. They're brilliant.
Well, you know what? The funny thing about that is I actually have a lot more knowledge about movies than I can say in my reviews because I make them short, don't I?
Yeah.
So I get quite annoyed because you get the odd idiot who goes, "Oh, you don't know much about movies." I'm like, I actually do. I just don't. It's just people with bad attention spans don't seem to be able to pay attention. You know.
Yeah.
So I end up what do you call it? But whatever. I still think that could be better. Always have, always will. It's a perfectionist thing, and I think as somebody who really thinks the YouTube is somewhere that they can really do good stuff on, I feel like my stuff needs to get better and better every time. You know.
Where do you think you are now when you're, with your reviews? Because I think they're brilliant.
All right, let's put percentages. Right, when I first started, I was at 2%. Well, I'm talking about when I first started my channel. All right.
Yeah.
I'd say now I'm at 25%, and I would say that I could easily get to about 35, 40 if I kept going. And I think maybe in a year I could be at about 60. I'll never, ever, ever, ever think I've got the best reviews ever because I can't.
How long do you think would be the longest movie review if you attempted to do a long one?
If I did a long one, I could do a long one for prom night, and I could make it about 3 hours long, talking about like how Tash talks about the X Files. I could talk about movies like that for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is I don't because I know people don't care, and without video footage like how Tash does of the X Files, people are not going to understand what I'm talking about if they haven't seen the film.
Mm. I think
And
it's different to movies, though, because that's a game. The clips you can take and use that in the videos, but with movies it's a bit harder because of copyright.
yeah, well, you can get copyright for games as well for using video clips if it's done by the wrong companies. Because some
Mm.
companies don't like you using clips from their games. You can use footage from gaming, but you can't use clips like the video clips on certain ones.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What's here? Has it ever got any more cameras? Let's have a look. No. So, I mean, how would you mark your videos? What would you say your videos are about in general?
Uh, 10%.
You'd say about 10%.
Yeah.
Okay. They're very popular. They get a lot of scenes. A lot of people watch them. So they must like them. But I always feel like as somebody who makes this, you have to strive to be better. Because if you don't, then that's when you fall behind. The reason I haven't made some reviews lately is because I've got plans which I'm hoping to put in motion soon for my reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And the problem with things like YouTube now is you have to invest in order to achieve stuff. If you want people to watch, I'm talking about my videos. I'm not talking about yours, James. Because your videos they're all right. I'm not saying yours are bad at all. I'm just saying, from what I'm saying. I'm talking about me really. Being selfish, talking about me again. Um,
Right.
so I always feel like, if you want people to watch, you have to kind of give them what they want, but at the same time you have to do what's big. If something big's going to happen, you need it so that YouTube kind of can see it. It's a very hard thing because if you invest, people see that and they watch. Yet at the same time, they might not see it, not watch. So it's a real risky thing. YouTube is like gambling. Yes, I am. Are you getting Resident Evil Revelations 2? Yes, I'm going to, Alex. Oh,
Is that okay?
what's that?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's the game. Are you going to get it, James?
Is it on PC?
I ain't got a clue. I'm guessing so.
Maybe.
You know what? Here you go. This is something about Alex that nobody knows. Every time I'm on the bloody PS4, all I ever see is your friend Alex has entered a party. Every time he does, I feel like entering that and I go, woohoo! And then just leaving again. Because it just every time I'm on there, your friend Trinda has entered Chat.
What do you think in my entry into Alex's contest with my Nightmare on Elm Street choice?
Uh, predictable. It was. It was predictable. As soon as you, and what was all that noise in the background? It sounded like there was a sex party going on.
My nieces were downstairs.
Oh well, that makes me sound like an idiot now, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, come on, the whole new Nightmare thing was obvious. I knew you were going to say that. As soon as you walked out the door, I knew what you were going to say.
Oh, no! Oh, did you like that beginning? Did you? Oh, yeah, well, my Jim Fandango video that tomorrow got a really great.
As soon as you walked out the door and you went, hello, I knew exactly what you were going to talk about.
You're going to love the intro to my next video. I just appear in front of the.
Well, oh dear. I'm going to enter the competition and I've got the perfect franchise. And I'm going to talk, and Alex, I'm going to talk more in detail about it, although it'll be longer than a minute. It's going to be 40 minutes of me talking about this franchise. Can you believe that? That's going to be incredible. And then what's going to happen is that I'm going to be the last one who comes out of however Alex is going to pick it. And I'll be like, no, 40 minutes!
Was that how long your entry is going to be?
No, I'm going to talk about why I like it and certain things, you know, in detail. You know, I finished Alien Isolation last night, right? And I'm at 82%. I need 18 more percent to plat the game, right? And all I kept thinking after playing that game was, I need to watch the Alien movies again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, and in case no one's played it, Alien Isolation's ending sucks. So be prepared for it. There you go.
Have you ever played Discworld?
Yes. I have. It was actually they're actually quite good games because they're based on books.
Yeah, I have as well.
Did you like them?
Yeah.
Have you played?
I played the Titanic game as well.
I've got a game you should play. You'll love it. And it's a point-and-click adventure. Jack Orlando. You can buy it for £4 now on eBay.
Really?
Yeah, you buy it, you play it, you do a playthrough of it, and I'll be like really over the moon.
Okay.
So my favourite games of all time, that. That's not the game.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll do another gameplay of. I think I've still got a game upstairs. I have to search around for it. It's called Day of the Tentacle.
No, do one of Jack Orlando for me.
Okay.
I'm giving you a suggestion saying do one that I want because I'm a watcher of your videos, right? So what you need to do, so this is what you do, right? If someone says to me, Malc, have you ever seen Death Spa? That's what Kelly said, right? No, I haven't. But I bet it's kind of on Blu-ray. I might pick up. When I watched it, I said about it, didn't I, in the chat?
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do. When people suggest things, you need to pick them up, watch them or play them, and then see. That's why Netflix would be good because when people recommend certain things, you can watch them on Netflix. You can talk about them in the next chat and say thanks for just suggesting it. That is how these chats go in my mind, because you need to think. It's like Tash. Tash is doing the PlayStation. He's doing the game reviews, all right? I'm sure if people suggested something to us, you'd try and do them. You see?
Is there a chance of the brain getting fried if you know too much?
Yeah. Mine got 5 years ago. Why do you think I stay in space like this? Half the time because I go brain dead because I'm like, no, that move's connected to that movie, this move's connected to that movie, blah, 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 blah.
I'm always brain dead. You can see the spot here where it exploded.
Oh, look, there's the dent. That's the dent where he lost his brain.
Oh, that film. That reminds me of that film that we saw on Skype once.
I bought yesterday £15. It does make you in the mood for the films. It does, Alex. Alien Isolation. Right, without spoiling it for you, let me say a little bit about it. It's a great atmospheric game. It's incredibly fun to play. Tell me you're playing it on hard. because hard is so much fun because you get so irritated. Um, I it's got such great, it's got great characters. It just keeps you moving. But when it gets to, I'd say, chapter 14 onwards, it feels like it drags a bit. I got quite angry with it.
I played Duke Nukem on the hardest level, on the hardest setting once, years ago, and I got really annoyed with that game.
Did you complete it?
I changed it to the easiest setting, so yeah, I did. I tried ending it on the highest setting, but never had much luck.
Adam says, Malcolm, are you looking forward to the new Star Wars Battlefront game? I can't wait to play it. Well, you know what? I've played quite a few of the Star Wars games, and I I enjoy all of them. I think they're fun in their own ways. I think they're fun. Some of them a lot less than others. Battlefront, I'm really looking forward to, um, because I want to play something, and with it being on like the next gen, I think it's on. Is it on PS4? 'Cause I think it is. Uh, Confusion. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm looking forward to playing some more games. This is the problem with next gen. There isn't enough games out. You know.
I'd like there to be brand new FMV games out, like mystery games.
I know what you're looking forward to, Adam. You're looking forward to the Godzilla game. Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing that and all. Thanks for
You
the
know,
question.
yeah.
It is great visually. Did you enjoy the Dead Space games? I did. I enjoyed the tension on it. I didn't think, I enjoyed the first one. The second one was, yeah, okay. I think there was a third one, but I never got to play it. If there was a third one, I never got to play that one. But I'm going to be buying a PlayStation 3 again anyway. Because now that I'm renting titles, I want to get a PS3 so I can play all the games I never got to play on it. And platinum.
Doesn't PlayStation 4 play any of the other games that was from earlier models?
Not backward compatible. People have complained about this, and then you get the smart marks going, oh, but if you already wanted it, you've already got the PlayStation 3 anyway, so you don't need it in the 4. And you're like, oh, sod off. Nobody wants to have two consoles for the same thing. You know?
Yeah.
What's this? You should get better. Malcolm, are you up to date with EastEnders? You know what? I'm not. I watched the episode of EastEnders the other day, and I was like, oh, because it started to get their live elements in it, so I'm starting to get back to it. And I saw the thing I saw Dot and Nick, what happened there, so I'm kind of up to date with it, and I got to admit, I'm quite shocked by what happened there, and I'm really enjoying it a bit. The whole Who Killed Lucy thing, I think I know who killed Lucy. It was Bobby Bill. And I know he's only a kid, but who knows? Blu-ray Dan. Hey Dan, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hey. That's the Avenger. Malcolm, have you played Aliens Colonial Marines? If so, any good? I've played it. It's a terrible game. Don't play it. Play Alien Isolation. It's awful. It's a joke. It's crap. You don't want to play that game. Seriously.
How do you manage to watch EastEnders live in America?
BBC iPlayer. Right? I just pay for the boxy thing, put BBC iPlayer on, and I can watch it live. There's a way around everything, James. You've just got to
You
think.
remember the last time I stopped watching? Do you know the last time I stopped watching EastEnders?
Let me guess. 2006.
Is that the year when Bradley fell off the building?
Oh, you were in love with Bradley, were you? I think that's. So you were in love with a ginger minja. All right.
It was that year. It was that year.
I think that was 2010, because that was when Stacey killed Archie.
Yeah.
Because he raped her. I never understood that. I understood him raping Stacey. They were in the laundrette, and he grabbed her and go, I know what you want. And you're like, he raped her. Right there. That never made sense to me.
Have you ever watched Gavin and Stacey?
Yeah, one of the worst shows in the world. I've never enjoyed it. Oh, look at me, I'm Welsh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You know. Nah, don't like that. Do you like
No.
it?
We've been watching a few of the Christmas specials when they've been on, but not really the
Yeah,
show.
it's awful. People like it. That's their choice. It's terrible. You know. I'd ask you if you watch this, but you're saying no. It's not your type of thing. I might as well do it anyway. Top Boy.
No.
It's a Channel 4 drama about these people on the estate, and not to sound racist, it's mostly about what's his name? I always get his name wrong. Oh, Ashley Walters. That's him, I think. And it's on the community where it's mostly, mostly like black kids, and you see these like this white boy, and he's getting involved with them. Right, this isn't racist, it's me just stating how it is on that estate. And they work for a certain guy, right? I think he's Jeff Bell, I think, if I'm right. And basically, they're doing the drugs and everything, and over time, Ashworth's character's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And at the moment, it's lasted 2 seasons, because I've got both of them on DVD. They're both only available in the UK, from my knowledge, and because I bought them when I was over there. And apparently, every 2 years they bring out another series. And this is a Channel 4 drama. It's really, really gripping. When you put on, there's something so dark, but so tension building that you want to see what happens next. And I like that, It really brings out so much. The series is so good. I'm hoping they give it a proper ending and that it actually lasts a couple more 4 episodes. Because it only lasts 4 episodes. So I can't really call it a season, a series. 4 parts, whatever you want to call it.
I remember a show now that I saw, and it's completely different to anything I've mentioned on here now. An ITV show called Demons. I don't know whether or not you've heard of it.
Demons?
Yeah. It starred Philip Glenister from Life on Mars.
I don't remember Demons at all.
And it also starred another guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, the one that has his eye coming out.
Are you talking about Johnny Depp with his third eye again?
No, it was the guy from The Office as well.
Oh, Mackenzie Cook.
Yeah, he was in the show as well.
Never heard of it.
That's probably because they only ever made 1 season.
Oh, Adam's got a comment for you. I love Gavin and Stacey. Best show ever. The Welsh accent is sexy. Well, I don't think that was him being self. It was just him seeing his turn like this. That's all they do. They don't stick their tongue out.
Adam should see the Doctor Who spin-off show then of Torchwood, because there's a lot of Welsh accents and people in that.
Holding back on Welsh jokes.
I'm going to be going to Wales next Wednesday.
Oh, bloody hell.
Next
week, are you going to be back in time?
Yeah, because I'll be back like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Are we going to get a video of you and Nick going? We're going to the experience.
And I'm going to do a new vlog of it.
Yeah, you do a vlog every year. Let's see if this one's any different. I know what you're going to do in this. You're going to go, Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. You know what I'd like to do at Doctor Who Experience? I'd go, Peter Capaldi, worst Doctor ever. We thought Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy were bad, but no, Peter Capaldi outdoes them by 1 billion times worse.
I have a question for you and any of the viewers that's watching. Any requests for what I can record the Doctor Who Experience and say in the video?
Yeah, talk about all the stuff.
Okay.
Go like this, all right? Pretend this is a Doctor Who item. Pretend this is a Dalek, right? Go, oh yeah, the Dalek was in the very first episode of Doctor Who of this season. That's it. Name every season, but the things are in.
Yeah.
Even the classic seasons. There you go. That
You
way
know,
you
in
can
the series, you don't get all the new Who stuff. There's a lot of really classic Cybermen there, classic dialects. A lot of classic stuff in the classic series too.
you seriously need to pay more attention to the classic Who. Because without the classic Who, we wouldn't have new Who.
Mm.
So this is
Oh,
really
take a look at some
annoys
of the
me.
DVDs they got there as well.
So this is the thing that annoys me. New Who New Who fans, New Who fans annoy me because they don't forget that if it wasn't for the classic Who, we wouldn't have the Doctor Who of today. Sadly, classic Who was a lot better, and the New Who sucks. But people who only watch New Who think that's better because they haven't got the patience or the understanding to understand what the meaning of times from past and times where we had simple sets and simple designs, but they were better instead of this CGI rubbish. Anybody who cares about CGI only has seriously got no brain.
Okay, I got a question for you. What TARDIS console set do you like for the entire series, old or new?
You know what? I actually like Peter Davidson's.
All right.
You know, do you remember Peter Davidson's?
I think it was a grey set, wasn't it, with those circle things in the background?
Yeah, I think it was. I haven't seen it in ages. But I remember Peter Davidson's because we saw more of his. You know, I also liked Patrick Troughton's.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is, the thing I find with Doctor Who is, you know, the problem I have with Peter Capaldi isn't with Peter Capaldi, it's about the way he projects the Doctor. Most of the time, if you watch the episodes in season 8, you'll see a lot of the old character traits from all the old Doctors in Peter Capaldi's Doctor.
I've noticed that, and I've been rewatching some of the 8th series now. I can see where you're coming from.
And
Can't
the
you
problem with
can't
that,
see any of the old, sorry, not old, yeah, older. You can't see any of the old characters coming through them now.
the problem with that is it means that he's actually got no character of his own. Every Doctor, even though they were technically the same person, theoretically, they were all different.
Yeah.
And they all had different characteristics. Peter Capaldi has nearly all of them stuck in one. So it makes it really bad. What Peter Capaldi needs for season 9 is to become in his own. Maybe he'll be better then. You know, and this whole jealousy with bloody Clara stuff is ridiculous. You know, it
They're
just
jealousy with it.
irritates me because it's like all this stuff with the love and the Doctor stuff. None of that happened in the original series.
Yeah.
You know, it never focused on the Doctor being in love with his companions. In this series and in the New Hope, that happens nearly all the time. They've all got a crush on him. You know, stuff like that just irritates me because it's not keeping up with the tradition.
Yeah.
Have a look.
At some point soon, I'm going to get Torchwood as well.
You should. The Blu-ray would be actually quite good. It's only $26.99 for the complete series.
That's good.
Adam says, James, you should dress up as a Dalek and I dare you to blink in front of a weeping angel. There you go. Get your Dalek costume out.
Okay.
Years ago, I was going to do this video because my cousin's friend was a big Doctor Who fan. And I was going to do this video of me with a blow-up Dalek with, you know, items of clothing from the Doctors having sex with it while singing Doctor Who. And I had it all planned, and then stuff what happened, and I didn't get to do it. But I really wanted to do it. James sits there going, I wish that had happened.
If the Doctor Who regenerated into you, what would you make Doctor Who?
Uh, a psycho killer. I'd make him go around cutting people up. Why can't we get a doctor who's a bit psychotic?
You turn Doctor Who into a slasher.
Yeah, well, you know what? I do. I like Doctor Who, I just don't like it now. Let's put it that way. I get angry with it.
Is there a particular? I mean, I may have covered this before, but I can't remember what your answer was. Do you not like any of the new Who series,
I
or?
do. I like Matt Smith, um, but I don't. The problem with new Doctor Who is it just hasn't got that same passion in it. The passion that I used to see from the passion I used to see in the old stuff isn't there. You know, I don't feel like you can be a fan of New Who and really be a true fan. I know that sounds a bit horrible because that's what everybody says about everything nowadays. But to me, the New Who just isn't a fan's dream, you know?
I don't think what's his name? Stephen Moffat's writing's very good anymore.
It isn't. Steve Moffat's writing is absolutely terrible. I hate the guy.
Yeah.
I think
What
he's
is
scum. I think he's scum. I think he needs to go jump off a cliff. And I think he needs to get a parachute that somebody sets the light as he's jumping.
Russell T Davis was good.
He was all right. I mean, the problem is people go on about all this and they go, you know, well. At the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. We can talk about Doctor Who all we like. It's never going to get better.
Yeah.
If it does get better, I'll be amazed. You know, Stephen Moffat isn't all to blame
No.
because there's other people on the tape who have to green light as well.
You know what I might get next week is that Christmas special because I enjoyed it with Nick Frost as Father Christmas.
See, again, I don't agree with that either.
No.
No. I think the reason they got Nick Frost in it on the Christmas special was so that they got more views. The whole thing with Santa and these people from these alien-like creatures putting people in induced comas and shit, it's awful. I mean, you can like it because, you know, it's your choice to enjoy it. May I just...
Right, man.
I must say, The Last of Us Online is great. James, I wish you'd consider getting a PS4 or PS3. You know, Tash is playing The Last of Us at the minute, and because me and Tash go platinum looking, one of the trophies on Last of Us is get 40 people in your group or something. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've played the online The Last of Us in the past, and it is actually quite fun. So what about it, James? You going to get a PS3 or PS4?
Maybe eventually. I can't promise anything right now.
Oh, that means never.
No, it doesn't.
Alex, just buy him a PS4 and get it done with, and then he can give it away in a competition.
No, don't do that.
You know?
Have you ever played Sam and Max, Malcolm?
Yes, I played Sam and Max. A very long time ago. I don't remember it very well, but I remember Sam. Was it Sam who was the dog?
Yeah.
And what was Max?
Rabbit.
Max was a cat, wasn't it?
Rabbit.
A rabbit. Okay. Yeah, I remember playing them because you can play them on the PlayStation 3.
Okay, yeah.
I remember playing like episodes, but not very much. I don't remember it being, you know, it didn't leave a long-lasting impression.
Sorry?
It didn't leave a long-lasting impression.
I don't know what that is.
A long-lasting impression.
Oh, right.
It didn't leave one because it just, I don't know. Maybe I was in the mood. I mean, I noticed it's like Far Cry 4. I enjoyed playing it, but at the end of the day, I thought it was actually quite slow and quite dreary. I expected more from it, you know?
Yeah.
And you'll probably notice the same thing when you play it, when you get your PS4. I have to admit, James, I'd love to be sitting next to you when you play a proper console game. I'd love to be sitting there just to see how you react, see if you react like Donna does. Because Donna started playing Little Big Planet with me, you know, and she uses a
I did
controller.
play a console game.
What's that?
I did play a console game
What game?
in the US of A.
What game?
It was with my little stepnephew, who you've
Yeah,
seen on the previous video.
but what
Yeah.
game? I'm asking you what game, man, and you're giving me all these other answers. What game? I don't care if it's your nephew. I don't care about the game.
Call of Duty.
You played Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you do?
Well, because I wasn't really used to the PlayStation
Yeah,
um,
the controls.
control. I was actually laughing a lot when I was going around killing
That's
things.
what I mean about Donna. Donna played Little Big Planet with me, and she wants to play it continuously. And Donna, she's getting better,
Yeah.
but she laughs because she keeps dying in funny ways, and it's amazing. I've got to be honest. She always says to me, "Thanks for being patient with me."
Yeah.
And I always go, "I'm not being patient. I'm having a lot of fun, because it is fun." So, I like playing with my wife, and that sounds dirty, but I like playing video games with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally I play video games with Donna, don't I? Or I play with Tash.
What's both of your favourites?
Right, favourite what?
You and Donna, not Tash. Game.
Donna's, I think, Skyrim.
Yeah.
And mine is probably. Mine of
Have
all
you
time, I have to say, Metal Gear Solid.
have you both done like a co-op game and then they're
Yeah,
like
that's what we did on the
killing
Wii,
each
man.
other?
Yeah, killing each other.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
In the
dare kill, I wouldn't dare kill
game.
my wife. I kill Tash all the time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, she does it to me. I set her on fire the other day.
You set on fire?
Yeah, and I laugh.
How did you laugh?
Yeah. No, I don't know Don in the game because we play games a little big planet. We can't.
Oh, right.
With Tash, because we play things like Far Cry now, I normally blow her up or she blows me up or we run each other over. Just a little bit of fun doing the hard
I
things.
bet with co-op, it sounds like I know you can hear like voices, you can talk to each other and that. But it'd be kind of cool to have like a video reaction on it as
You can.
well.
If you get the PlayStation camera, you can. You can put your video in the corner.
Yeah.
But I won't want to do that because I won't want people to see me go, "You fucker! Fuck!" I
Is
won't
that,
want people to do
is that how you go on games?
it. I do. I go a bit mental. If people keep dying when I'm playing, I'm going like this. Because I'm not dying. I get really aggressive.
Do you pull your hair out? Do you?
No, I get angry though. I start going like this at the screen. I start threatening people. Ask Tash. If she dies, I go, "You die again. I'll come over there and I'll gut you so fast."
You know, if I was in a
That's why people
co-op
don't
with
play
you,
with me. That's why people don't play with me because I get so aggressive with them. No, I don't really talk to
I've
Tash.
done a co-op many years ago on PC. I had it like sort of plugged with another PC, and I played what was the game? I think it was Duke Nukem, but it was a co-op game.
Yeah.
And I played. I just hid away from the person. I found some place and I just hid there. And like when they come past the location, I just shoot them dead.
Nice. That's the way we do it.
Because they see me running away, and then I hide somewhere. They see the direction I went in, but they never sort of found me. And then I just shot them after I saw them.
Got a couple of questions. Movie Matt says, "Couple of studs right here." Yeah, you know it. Stop perving on us, huh? Huh? And Cash says, "You like Mike Lee films?" Now, if I quickly search up Mike Lee, I'll be able to tell you. Have a look.
Mike Lee,
Yeah, I
Michael
probably do.
Lee.
I probably do. The problem is I don't focus on certain things. Let's have a look. Mike Lee. I probably know the person. Ah. Oh. I'm guessing you mean the director.
I've never heard of him.
Oh, okay. At the moment, I probably couldn't tell you. I'd have to go through them properly. Probably some I've seen years ago. I've seen Vera Drake.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's one of your favourite films. You remember you told me, you said Vera Drake's that one with the woman who dresses up like a vampire and bites everybody, and I was like, I don't think that's the film.
Oh dear. I thought Vera Drake was a vampire.
See, and Phil thought I was joking a minute ago. So yeah, co-op games are quite fun. Sadly, there ain't that many on the PS4.
What they should do is like bring out every single game ever available and make it available on all platforms like PS1 to 4, PC, whatever, you know.
I reckon they should. I think they should start making games for the PS8.
PS, pardon?
PS8, the PlayStation 8, because it's coming. I have to be honest. I want more since I've been playing games online more. I've been wanting more co-op games, and there are more on the PS3. That's one of the reasons I'm getting a PS3. But I'm getting annoyed with the ones that I can't do it on. I'm like, why can't we do a co-op on the older 1866? Oh wait, we can't because the game company sucks.
Hmm.
You know? Well, I'm glad there ain't online trophies because I hate online trophies, but at the same time it annoys me because I'm like, I want to play the game with friends and family. It's like Little Big Planet. You have to do a 4-player race in order to get a trophy. Well, me and Tash had to put on 2 controllers each to do it.
Yeah.
It was irritating. If you'd have had a PS4, you could have joined us and helped us. Because the character in Little Big Planet looks a bit like you.
How would I help?
You just move the character around and help us by playing.
I bet I'd get you killed on the game actually.
Yeah, well,
I'd be running around, because I if I had a PlayStation, I was really new to it. I'd be running around laughing.
well, that's where you got to practice. I can imagine you on a PS3 actually on PlayStation Home with all the people in the rooms. Hello. What's your name? My name's Jimmy. Jimmy who? Jimmy Johnson. Listen there, my name's James. Jimmy. Why they call you Jimmy? Because I try and feed you Jimmy Johnson.
Sorry.
What are we going to say?
I said they ought to put Monkey Island on PlayStation 4.
No. They've already put that shitty game Grim Fandango on there, which I'm now going to have to play.
Grim Fandango's a classic.
It isn't. Why do people get so many positive reviews? Whenever I watch it, whenever I look at videos, I'm like, this screams boring to me. But I've got it. I actually bought it. I haven't played it.
How come you bought it and you haven't played it yet? You've got to get into it. It's a brilliant game.
Right, because I had times I've been trying to play Alien Isolation, Faith, Saints Row.
Or even just a little clip of it, just see what it's like.
No, because then it unlocks the trophies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, you know what? Just for you, I'm gonna play it and complete it all in one day.
All in one day, it'd be a bit hard. So like 7 hours. 7 hours long.
I could do it in a day.
Yeah,
if I get up at 10, that means I finish it at 5.
What do you think my reaction and little mini box video thing would be like on this gameplay?
Right, I think this is going to be you. Ready? Alright. Time for some Grim Fandango gameplay. Right, and then you're looking at it like this. Oh, money. 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 Oh, look. There's Cletus. Money. Where's my
You got,
bottle of drink? See, that's what you call funny.
yeah, that's great.
When you know, I'd love to do gameplay videos. I'd love to make fun of everything and do things. I just can't.
You gotta go in, you gotta make this Chief Bogan run out of the casino.
Chief Bogey. Let me get this. So when you saw Chief Bogey, I bet you started laughing, didn't you? And then you went like this. You went, money. He's lost it again, everybody.
Not Bogey.
Chief Bogey.
Bogan. Chief Bogan.
There we go. There we go for you, James. Last Avengers, James. Since you're a hardcore gamer, what's your top 10 video games?
Oh dear, okay.
Okay,
You really want to know this now?
let's see. Let's see what they are. You've got to put them in order. So go from 10 to 1.
Okay. Let's see. 10. Doom. The
Doom.
original first-person shooter.
Oh, Doom.
Yeah.
That's an epic game. I remember playing that as a kid and being scared witless. Go on, carry on.
The first Resident Evil, because that is the only one I ever played.
The first one.
Yeah.
Nice.
The old PC version of Wolfenstein is like Doom. Day of the Tentacle, which is like another LucasArts adventure game. There's one called Full Throttle. That's the first 5. Okay. There was an there's another one called Turin's Passage. And Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Okay.
And Quake. It's another first-person shooter game. In number 2, I'll go with the X-Files FMV from '98.
Okay.
Number 1, the one I'm doing at the moment, the Grim Fandango.
So Grim Fandango would be number 1,
Yeah,
and Exiles would be number 2,
yeah,
and you'd put Doom at number 10.
yeah.
How can you put a game as classic and as gripping and as scary as Doom at number 10? It'd at least be number 4. Well, you know, James just gave Last Avengers top 10 list. So, Last Avenger, let's know what you thought of that.
Yeah, I want to know.
Malcolm, remind me of the Incredible Hulk. Do you turn green too? No, I turn pink because I'm a love machine.
What colour do you think I turn?
Well, you look like a cock, so what do you think? Ah!
I turn blue.
You turn brown because you say a lot of shit. Yeah. Yeah.
.co.uk. What's this?
Let's have a look. Let me have a look. I'll look it up quickly. Copy. Let's have a look. Where are we? Come on. That way it does this. I'll leave that to Bay for a minute. So, yeah, yeah, so gaming's become one of my big things again lately, and tonight I'm probably going to try and get some trophies in Faith.
Yeah.
And
What was
then,
that picture?
what's that?
What was that picture?
I ain't got a clue, it hasn't loaded yet.
Oh,
Let's have a look again and see if we can get it loaded. I'm leaving it to load. We can have a look at it again in a minute. So, what do you want to talk about, Jimbo?
um, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to your new overview.
Oh yeah, I've got a big Blu-ray TV show overview coming up. It just needs processing actually. Let's see how long it is. It's 37 minutes long. So if people could be patient and watch it for me, I'd highly appreciate it. Let me know what you think of it. If you want to see more, let me know. It's got it's a big amount of collections. I'm missing 2 titles out of it, which I'm going to put in annotations afterwards. And they are The Strain and Bitten.
I'm gonna start recording my overview tomorrow.
Of what we do first?
I'm gonna do VHSs.
Okay,
Then I'm going to do
can I ask you a
my
question?
doctor. Sorry?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have your VHSs been updated since last time?
No.
Then don't record them.
Okay.
Record your collection, which record your collection. Just don't bother with VHSs if you haven't updated them.
It's just in case some of the people haven't even seen them yet.
Just say when young ones, if they want to look at your VHSs, they can look at your previous overview. Because what's the point of recording the same thing if you haven't updated it?
Okay. I was going to show my Doctor Who magazine comics out from Tash.
Oh, I saw the picture. Yeah. Wasn't that the Peter Kay one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Peter Kay. You remember the Peter Kay monster?
Yeah.
That's what the picture's of.
Gonna show it.
Go on then, why not? Let's show it quickly. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I like when I get up in the morning.
Yeah, but what? Even with what? With your mum? With mumsy in your stomach over there? You know, and you have this weird cane thing you run around with too, do you? With, with, with 3 claws on each hand. No,
With a Mohican.
weird. But yeah. So what's going to be your first on your overview then?
It's going to be the show off the magazine's Tash. So I'm going to do my Doctor Who figures, my Sonic screwdrivers, and then there's going to be my DVD, starting off with the miscellaneous collection, which is the biggest.
Yeah.
That's my mixture of different horror films. Then it's going to be all the vampire collection. Then it's
Nice.
going to be my very small zombie movies. Then the comedy, action, and adventure films I own.
Oh,
Then,
are you going to show Transamerica?
yeah,
Because that's a great film.
you've seen it.
I finally watched it.
You like it?
It was all right. It wasn't my cup of tea, but it was all right. I can't understand why people like it.
It was. Then I'm going to show my TV shows.
Yeah.
Then it will be the Ghostbusters shelf.
Nice.
Then it will
There's nothing
be.
strange in your neighborhood.
Then it will be my Doctor Who collection.
Da-da.
And then it will be my movie soundtrack CDs.
Well, you ain't done that one before, have you?
No, and then it will be my Blue Vizzle collection.
Blue Vessel. How many you got now?
2.
You've got 2 blue Vizzles.
Yeah,
Well, why don't you wait to do that overview after you bought the 2 for 10?
I am. Yeah, I
Alright,
am. Cause I'm not going to do those ones yet.
it
It's
says that.
I'll be coming up to near the end anyway, so I'll have more by then.
Okay, sounds good. Because blue Vizzle is the
Because
place.
at the moment I've got Wolf Cop and Ernest Goes to Jail.
What about the Ghostbusters Steelbooks?
Yeah, that's the ones
They're
that's going to be in
Blu-rays.
my collection of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but they're
That's going
Blu-rays.
to be my PKE meter in the box.
But they're Blu-rays.
And the steelbooks, yeah, they are.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. One, two. I got 4 Blu-rays then.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you show them off.
Blue Whistles are the
Biggest
best.
collection ever of Blu-rays.
Not quite yet.
What's this? There you go, Last Avenger. X-Files ahead of Resident Evil. You have much to learn, James.
I do.
I have to admit, I do agree with that. I can't believe you put that behind. You know, the X-Files game, not to be horrible, but it's not really a game, is it? It's simple. Resident Evil is very mind-provoking.
I know, but we all like different things, and that's just what comes down to my number 2 and number 1.
All right, well, you know, Mr. Retro Gamer.
Yeah, that's me. What's
Mr.
your what's
Remember, you're Mr. Retro Gamer, aka Mr. Nostalgia. Remember?
yeah? What's your top 10 games of all time then?
Top 10 games.
And it doesn't have to be. It can be anything from console games to PC games or whatever you've played.
On number 10, High Noon from the Commodore 64. It was really simple. It was little stick people and pull houses. But anyone who's played games knows what High Noon is. Number 9 would probably be Ninja from the Sega Master System. I loved that game as a kid. It was so short and so easy, but at the same time, who could not remember the line with the big thing going around its head? Ooh, ooh, and the samurai's jumping out and everything. Awesome. Number 7 is probably Mario from the Nintendo. The old original Mario was probably the best Mario to ever exist, and it was so much fun, and I loved it. The little graphics, awesome. The new Marios absolutely suck compared to that, which is weird because you think as times get better, it'd be better. Number 7?
Yeah, I think so.
Number 7 would probably be Mario 64 because I enjoyed Mario 64 because I thought it was really silly. Number 5 would have to be, let's say, number 5 would probably have to be Resident Evil 4. I've always really liked Resident Evil 4, and I've always wanted another game like that, but I haven't had one like that since. So it kind of annoyed me. Number 6 is 6, isn't it?
You said 5 just now.
Did I? What was
Yeah.
the other ones? No.
You're to number 4.
Okay, number 4 would probably have to be Grand Theft Auto because Vice City is one of my favourite games of all time, but I would say that the new Grand Theft Autos, as great as they are, they're not that great compared to Vice City. So I'd have to put that to number 4 because it would be a lot higher if the games had stayed on track. They're great graphically, but they've kind of got a little bit slow. Number 3 would probably have to be... See, I like Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed, but I won't put my top 10 list because as much as I like the games, I feel like they're all the same, so they won't deserve to be in it. So number 3 would have to be Jack Orlando. Jack Orlando was on the PC, and basically you're a drunk detective, private eye, who has to figure out a murder and that. It's really good. Came out in the 90s, and it was a lot of fun. Number 2 would probably have to be let's see. Go for my list. Go for my list. Go for my list in my head. Number two would probably be Metal Gear Solid because I love Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my favourite games. It's one of the games that kept me gaming when I got the PlayStation. Because after I'd gone off the Nintendo and the Sega, and I ended up on the PlayStation. I don't know. It was a great system, but until Metal Gear Solid came along, it didn't define a generation of gaming. If you get what I mean, because to me that game defined it. A bit like Grand Theft Auto 3 defined the PS2 to a big degree. And number one would probably have to be. I've missed so many games out of this list. It's unbelievable. One of my favourite games of all time was Tekken, but that's not my number one. My number one would have to be. Let's say.
I've got a number 11 now.
Hold on. Number one. Probably the original Splinter Cells because they were a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Why not?
If I was able to choose number 11 before the 10, I would have went for Toonstruck.
Why do you find Wet Movie 1 unbearable now, Alex? What one would it be?
Toonstruck. It's a movie with, well, not a movie, sorry, not a movie, a game with both animation and FMV recording.
In case people wondered about my Metal Gear Solid, I'm talking about the original Metal Gear Solid. I'm not talking about number 5. I'm talking about the original one. I like the original one more than I like any of the others.
It stars Christopher Lloyd as well.
Does it?
Mm.
What about Ripper?
Oh yes, I forgot about that one. I would like to do a gameplay of that as well at some point, but I don't know if I'd be able to get it to work. So old, even before the X-Files and before
Okay.
I do get hold of it, I can try it.
I would have to say Heavy Rain was for the most part epic. Now, you know what? I'd agree with you. To a degree. I played Heavy Rain. I thought it was really great. I thought it was a lot of fun. But I could never play the game again. Because once I got past the story once, I didn't want to do it again. And that annoyed me. Because the game was so good all the way through. Like, you had to guess. You had to mention what colour trousers your kid had, what time it was, and everything. And that was great. What coat you had on. And it was awesome in that sense. And it was very interesting, and it was thrilling, and it made you want to get to the end. But once you know what happens, you don't want to play the game again, in a lot of cases, because you're like, okay, now it's quite slow. It's one of those games that you play once, and you're like, this is epic, this is amazing, beautifully done, a lot of fun, and now I could try and go back to it, and I'm like, no, I can't do it.
Do you have any more movies or games on the way to you?
Yeah, I've Murdered the Sole Suspect, and I have nothing else coming, actually. Alex says his whole person is ridiculous, and his videos are all the bloody same. Yeah, I have to agree with it. That's what the problem is. That's my problem with him. You know, that's my whole problem with him. What about Until Dawn? Is that a game? Let me have a look.
Till Dawn, I've never heard of it.
Until Dawn, okay. Oh, it says PS4 game. I think I've heard of it on there, but I don't think is it played? Can you play it? Because I haven't played it. Whatever it is, I haven't played it. It says it's a PS4 game. I'll have a look at it in a minute. I haven't played it yet. I want to play Outlast as well, because that's on sale at the minute for like $11 on the PlayStation 4. So I want to get that and give that a go, because I bet that's supposed to be really amazing.
What's the oldest game you've ever really played and you really still enjoy it?
Oldest game? Probably Asteroids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a little console thing like this where you had like a little box and you just played Asteroids on it all day. It was amazing. Tell me, James, tell me when you were younger, you went in some amusements and played on the machines.
Yeah. Well, when I was
What,
younger,
what
when
machines
I
did you play?
was when I was like 28.
28?
Yeah. I went in down. I went to Parkdean Holidays with my nieces and my sister and mum, and there they had like 2p machines.
Did you not go on holiday then?
Yeah.
Is that Hayden Pancier's face?
Sorry.
That's actually okay. So it's feel like okay. I'm definitely. Oh, I've heard of Until Dawn. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it and some of the images. And I have to admit, I fancied playing it. I just need to see, the pictures of what it was. Yeah, it's one of those games I want to get where it comes out to play. And that is Hayden Pantier's face.
Who?
Hayden Pantier. You can't tell me you don't know who that is.
No.
Okay. Well, get out the movie business, man. Actually, no. To be honest with you, um,
You want to play Ripper.
you wanna play Ripper with her? Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
No,
I think that's gonna end up bad for her, don't you?
I thought that you should play Ripper. It's a great game.
Why would I play Ripper when I play real games on the PS4?
Because I think it's a real game.
Oh, they might release Ripper and Day of the Tentacle and all that stuff on the PS4 now. You know what they should put on the PS4? The Dig.
The what?
The Dig. That was a LucasArts game. The Dig.
That's one I should have mentioned in here as well. I love that one. Did you play it?
No, I never played it, but Donna did, and that makes me want to play it.
Yeah. That's a classic. It's like these people go to the moon. And,
Put a bomb in somebody's liver, and then it blows up.
yeah.
Yeah. Put it in the liver, blow it up, blow it up. I should make a music video called Blow Up That Person's Liver. Blow it up.
You're like Day of the Tentacle. That was a good one as well.
Okay. If you like them, James, I'm sure I will. Let's have a look. Let me have a look up. Day of the Tentacle, yeah?
Yeah.
Day of Testicle. This isn't looking too good at the minute. Okay, Day of the Tentacle. Okay, yeah, this is definitely an old PC game with bad graphics. Okay. Give, pick up, use, open, look, push, close, talk to, pull. Okay. You haven't seen a gangly human around here, have you? Oh dear. How about this? You haven't seen a shitty game around here, have you? Oh wait, we're in it. It looks interesting. I I love being in those gaming moods, like instead of just playing FIFA 24/7, which is tedious. Yeah, if you say so, Alex. Every time I see you playing a game, I see you playing FIFA. This guy, Alex, in case nobody knows, obsessed with FIFA. Hasn't played the game, but he's obsessed with playing it constantly. But yeah, I love being in I love being in gaming moods. I've been in game moods for quite a while lately, and I don't know. I just jump in and I'm like boom, 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 boom. I love it. It's one of those things, But when you experience, it's like nothing else. Achieving and beating a game is incredible.
I played and enjoyed Tomb Raider, the first two.
Did you play them all the way through?
Yeah.
All right, then number two, because I played number two and I remember number two perfectly. Tell me what you thought of the monks and the Italians.
It was a long time ago.
Don't you remember when you go into the monastery where the monks and the Italians are fighting each other?
Yeah, I do actually.
And if they saw you, they'd come after you and try and kill you as well. and now they look like really big, stumpy people.
You know the only thing I remember from Tomb Raider?
Okay.
It is bad. It's the
Big breasts.
oh, what, Lara Croft's? No.
Okay, I thought that's what you were going to say because it sounds really bad.
It was you know the test, like testing the game out, the bit at the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know the controls work and all that. Where you like go around Laura's like house, her big house and that. You see her butler and that. You know.
Yeah.
I like that bit. That's what.
I like the bit where you lock him in the freezer and you laugh and all this.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit.
I gotta admit, I played all the original Tomb Raider games. I enjoyed them. I thought they were great. I just think it's funny because I don't like the new Tomb Raider game at all. I think it's awful.
What's up with it?
Well, you're on an island with spiritual creatures and all these people and these dead samurais or whatever they're supposed to be, and you've got to keep saving your friends. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. I want to go exploring. I want to kill people. You know, I want Lara to meet a man and have a sex scene in the game with him. And then I want to kill him because he's a bad guy.
What about the Tomb Raider movies? What do you think of those?
I like the first one. I hate the second. And I think they both could have been a lot better.
Never
I think
seen
they're
it.
too great. I think they picked the right person for Angelina Jolie because she's got the right figure for it. But I
Yeah.
think at the same time, it could have been a lot better than what they were. When I review them, I'll talk about it in the reviews more.
I need something new. I feel like playing games with storylines.
Well, you should, Alex. That's the best way to play games. The best way.
If they ever brought back FMV video games, I'd still get those.
They are. They have. There's a whole load on the PS4. Quick, get out there, buy a PS4, and you've got them. They're going away free to the next 100 people that buy a PS4 today. Quick.
What, you mean like proper actors in them?
Yeah, quick. You need to go and buy it. Quick. Go to Tesco and buy a PS4, and then you'll get them all for free.
I recently went onto a website for FMV games and there's an entire list of them.
Was there a lot?
Yeah.
Can't be a chat without a phone call.
Do you want to know the website?
I'm alright. I'll tell you something. If you did end up with PS4, think about all the people you could talk to on there. You could talk to me, Alex.
You speak to Alex on it as well?
No, Alex doesn't talk to me on there.
No?
No, she totally rejected me. I used to feel like we were close and they abandoned me. Oh well. That's life. But I still can't accept it. And he comes here to torment me. Seriously though, oh, I wish I hadn't rubbed my eyes like that now. Anyway.
The website is called FMV World.
FMV World, everybody. Go to FMV World right now. FMV World. FMV World. Let's say. FMV World. I'm on FMV World now. It's not loading. But it will. You know, I don't see the big interest in FMV World. You know. Hey Malc, invite me to a party, you dick. Alright, I will. Next time I see you on, I'll invite you to a party.
It's party time. I go to a party on Saturday.
Yeah, he calls it a party, but instead he's going to be sitting there going like this. He told me he's going to drink loads of beer.
No, no.
He is. Oh,
Well,
I think it was. What was that about? Oh,
My sister had her birthday today, and on Saturday night she's celebrating it, and me and Nick is going along.
oh, I like the look of this one. Chuckles Revenge.
Chuckle Brothers.
That's a DVD. Why is the DVD on FMV World?
I don't know.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you're going to get Contradiction, the murder mystery adventure.
They've got Ripper on there as well.
I've completed The Last of Us, Evil Within, and the Wolfenstein Factory. So first of all, The Last of Us, I completed that nearly 2 years ago. Evil Within was a big pile of shit, and I hated it. And Wolfenstein, you know what? It was fun. I need to get it again so I can play it. Alright, you want to go on this? Alright, I'll give you my list. I've played Sleeping Dogs, Alien Isolation, Far Cry 4, Sniper 3, which you were meant to help me with, but you never did. And I'm angry about that. And, yeah, you. You were meant to go and get a PS4 and get Sniper 3, but no, you were too busy hanging out with Alex on Skype. No, seriously though, I beat Sniper 3, Alien Isolation, Sleeping Dogs, Assassin's Creed, you know, all in the last, what, 2 months?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It wasn't shit, you just couldn't complete it. It was shit. It was a big pile of shit, and it was shit, alright? You know what, I'm going to do a review about it, and I'm going to put your picture on the cover, Alex. Alright? And I'm going to put those people up, and I'm going to go, this is a big pile of shit, and this person completed this shit, and I can't believe he got through it because it's a big pile of shit. There you go.
Sounds like a lot of shit.
It was. Well, one of the guys in it had a massive chainsaw, looked a bit like you, James.
Was it?
Yeah. It was bad.
I'm not bad.
No, the game was. The game was horrendous. Derek Anderson said, invite me. What? Got a clue who that is.
Who?
Derek Anderson, he asked me to invite him into the chat. Oh.
Derek Anderson?
Yeah, I got a clue who that is. You can't do it. I ain't called you Beth when I've started Far Cry 4 and Alien. Yeah, we know what you can do, didn't you? You can get killed by one of those face huggers. Well, you know what? I completed Far Cry 4 and Alien ages ago. Alright? I did it when the big boys played it, not the little boys.
You know, on Duke Nukem, the first game, there's a level where you actually have one of those face huggers on your face.
We all know what you do with face huggers. You go, get off my face, down here.
I am a face hugger.
I hope not. You know that sounds really dirty.
Yeah, it does, sorry.
Admit it. No, I won't admit it. I complete real games and I complete good ones. I don't. You know, Evil Within was just terrible. It was slow. It was boring, and it felt like nothing happened in it. And when it did happen, it was like, oh, here he comes, this bald-headed man who I talk to every week. He's chasing me with a chainsaw, and I can't kill him. Why? Because the mechanics are terrible.
I haven't got a chainsaw.
Yeah, well, you might as well have, because in the game you do. It was just slow and awful. I don't know why anyone would play that game. Hell, even Tash gave up on it. And she loves those type of games. That says everything, doesn't it?
How many games are there that you've started playing but you've really given up playing it? Or you found just so boring after looking at it?
One. Evil Within.
Yeah.
Oh, and Grim Fandango.
Hey!
You know, Grim Fandango and Evil Within are exactly the same, Alex. They're both crap. Alright? Hell, Grim Fandango's even more fun.
Yeah, because I played it and I got a video coming up tomorrow of it. Yeah!
Shit, it was great. It had faults, but was so much fun and challenging. Okay, well, you know what? I have to agree with one thing. You know, it's fun for people who don't know what real gaming is.
Grim Fandango was the most epic game ever made.
Say, Because you both can't finish it. Oh dear. You know what? Seriously, Evil Within just bored me. It bored the hell out of me. And maybe it was the mood I was in, or maybe it was just because I came off of something like Sleeping Dogs, you know, which was an action-packed game. I'll probably return to it in the future and play it again because I liked the Resident Evil, so I should like that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was a bad game.
Okay, do you want to see the intro that I made for my review? Little sneaky peek.
Of what?
My game.
Oh, you made your own game. What's it called?
No, it's the it's the game. It's the gameplay. The intro that I made.
Oh, then let's see what you're like in the corner, because that's all I care about.
Okay.
I want to see what you're like in the corner. I want to see if you took my advice or not. Because I might do I might do Grim Fandango gameplay. I know.
Can you see it?
Nah. And in the DLC you can play as the keeper, which is cool. Yeah, the keeper of the game who didn't give it out because it was terrible.
Is it?
Let's see it now. Come on, click play again. There we go. Oh no. What the hell happened there? I like how it looks like you fell into the sea. We're going to play Grim Fandango, and I'm going to tickle my balls while I do it. The Crypt Keeper. James Plays Part 4. Okay, let's see. For some reason, you're not like that. Oh, there we go.
Part 4 of the original 1998 Grim Fandango. So let's go into Calavera Cafe. See what we can do in here.
Well, already given up, bored, left the game. Concentrating too hard.
Sorry. I'm back.
Welcome back.
You're going to enjoy that tomorrow.
I will, and then I'm going to critic it as well. I'm going to put by minute everything I think is wrong with the video.
Okay. Well, you're all down in the comments, and then I'll see what I could do to make it better.
I'm going to go from minute 0.1 second to 1 hour and 2.06 minutes.
I love the music in that game.
You look like you've woken up after 10 years in the vid. It does look that way, actually.
You look like you've woken up after what? 10 years in a bed? What does that mean?
I think, you know what I think needs to happen? I think I need to do a gameplay video. And do you think, oh, here we go. Do you think James will ever visit a CX in the next 10 years? No. If he does, I'll be impressed.
I'm going to have you very impressed one day soon.
Okay, that would be awesome. Because you could get some Blu-rays in there for like £2 each.
Woo!
Bram Stoker's Dracula's in your Bristol one for £1.
Tell you what I might do. I might go to the CX in Cardiff.
Ooh, I think you should. Do it. Do it. Do it.
If I can find it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Then you're not near doing it. You need to go to Cardiff CX. Get Nick to distract him behind the counter by taking his top off and going, oh, I like men. Right? And then pick some stuff up. Right? Go to the counter and go, I don't know that guy. Right? Right? And then as they're doing it, go like this. Because then they'll like it. The whole thing they do when you go to CX is to have an attitude problem. Say things like this to them. Oh, get my fucking disc, you bastard. And they'll respect you. They will.
What do you do when that happens?
I'd have to wait. In America, they're just slow. So I go, can you hurry up, please? Oh, hurry up. You've got tiny balls. Hurry up. No, actually, to be fair, over here they're slow, really slow when it's the guys, but when it's the girls, they're really fast. The women in the shop are really quick.
Do you have any questions on a comment on the YouTube?
We have James. Why won't you buy a PS4?
Because they're a lot of money.
That's short change for you. You're a multi-billionaire, aren't you?
No. It's a lot of money. And I gotta save up my buttons.
This is a good thing Alex mentioned. Zevi must have released every film on Steelbook. Well, I've got a couple of things to say about this. I remember the days when Steelbooks were very rare and limited. And you got them during times like, let's say, when Captain America came out. The original one. You know, not the original one, but the first one, you know, like the new ones. Like first, is it First Avenger? I think it is. And hey, and that was a beautiful steel book. And you had Thor, and you had Iron Man, and all that stuff, and it was great. And you thought they were limited. Then they started re-releasing new ones, and now they release one every few months. And people who collect steel books are suckers enough to jump out and buy it. You know, I'm just like, why would you buy it again and again and again? Don't get me wrong, I understand steelbook collectors because I used to be one. But at the same time, I just don't see it. I don't get it. Why would people buy Ghostbusters on steelbook when they could get the Blu-ray for a couple of quid? Who would buy Grim Fandango remaster when they've got the original? You know, I don't get it. But
it's better quality. It looks better. It sounds better, and most of all, you've got the music on it is done by a proper orchestra this time round.
Oh, nice. Is that why it sounds so good?
Yeah.
Well, I just don't get the steelbook plays anymore because there's no point, because I don't care how limited they are. There's a steelbook of everything now, practically.
Yeah, but they're very limited on DVD. Very good on Blu-ray.
The point is, no one wants them on DVD anymore.
I got a collection of 13 DVDs on steelbook.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that one. I mean, you know, I'm not saying to people but collecting it, but it's a waste of time. I'm saying from my point of view. I just don't see the point in collecting them when every film's got one now. Because otherwise you're going to be spending more and more and more money on something that's going to end up worthless now. As when there was only a few of certain ones out, it made them a little bit more special.
Okay, then what about hard boxes?
Hard boxes you can only get them in Germany, can't you? Like they're only German released.
Yeah, but what if they became worldwide and the letters on the back became English?
I think it'd be a waste. I think it'd be a waste of people's time again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, why do we buy certain things? Because we think they're special. Because they're collector's items. Because we want them in our collection, you know? Why do we keep them sealed? Alex doesn't, but let's say why do we? Because we want to collect them, and because we've got something that's pure and beautiful, and there's only a few of, you know? You don't keep yours sealed either, do you?
I got some of my most recently prized editions in the baggies.
Well,
it makes them
that's a good idea. Having them in baggies is a good idea. Mate, I'll never ever open my steel books. If I get them sealed, I'll keep them sealed.
Yeah.
Because that's the way I believe it, you know? I cherish
So
them.
do you have a steelbook as a collector's piece, and then you'll buy the normal edition to open up and watch?
You know, it depends. It depends on what it is. For instance, my Infernal Affairs and Kimchi trilogy, I can't buy them unless I buy them from the UK for the trilogy. So what I'll do is I'll keep my Korean ones sealed, and I'll just watch them online. You know, I'm not going to risk something rare like that getting damaged, am I?
So I guess you're not going to see Insidious 3.
Where does steel books and limited editions go to Insidious 3?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, let's go on to Insidious 3. Right, Insidious 1 was bad. Insidious 2 was worse. Insidious 3...
I love that one.
Yeah, you love everything. You love Oogie woogee. So, I don't have faith in people liking it. Ouija, there we go. Some people call it Ouija, but I call it Ouija. And I'm going to watch Ouija, but I call Ouija too when it comes out.
Tell you what, I'll get a Ouija board and I'll bring it on the chat next time.
Oh, shit. Okay, go on then. You get a Ouija board and you'll have demons come. Actually, that's a good idea. Do that and get a film demons to come inside you, right? To be inside your body, and then you'll become a bigger film fan and you'll be watching everything.
What would I look like as a demon?
The same?
Would I?
Yeah, because there's nothing more demonic than your face.
Okay, horns.
Yeah, Hornswoggle.
Okay, what would I say if I was possessed by a demon?
You'd probably try and hump all the men in the chat. You'd probably go on about you need to impregnate them with your saliva or something. So I know you're always trying to get off with the men in these chats.
No.
You are. Oh, you're special and all this stuff.
That shield behind you.
What shield?
Behind you, next to the TV.
It's a family quest thing.
Okay.
Donna's family's quest.
Mm-hmm.
My family quest is right here. It's called Me Heart.
Your family quest is in your heart.
It is.
Just like mine.
Right, so I say, what was that about? For a second there, it looked like someone was trying to resuscitate you, like. The hell?
I
Somebody.
thought I was going to stake myself. Oh!
You want to what? You want to stick a stake in you? Oh. There's things you do with meat, right? And you don't put a stake up yourself, alright? You eat it. You don't stick it somewhere else.
I don't do that. I got a stake.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. You're looking at the vampire fan here.
So you're a vampire fan. So as a vampire fan, you want to stake yourself. In the movies, it's not real.
You've seen on YouTube, I searched this a little while ago, vampire stakings, and they have this effect where somebody just does the effect where they just turn to dust after staking themselves.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do a video clip where you turn to dust?
I don't have the software to make it possible.
Alright, I'll do it then. I'll do it in one of my vampire reviews.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it in one of them and we can see what you think.
Okay, you go.
I'll get Dad to stake me, shall
Yeah. Can you do it? Can you on your setup? On your
I'll have to figure it out and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it, I don't mind. It's a challenge. I can focus on it and do it.
Ooh. Ouija!
Oh, gee, we just a Ouija! Can't believe we've got 8 viewers with me going Ouija, Ouija, Ouija.
Because people love us.
I guess so.
What are you watching tonight? You doing
I was supposed to be watching you, remember? I was supposed to be watching you going like this. And then fall over. James is sitting there thinking, I don't remember this. No, I'm watching, I'm probably going to be watching Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, nice.
You know what I want to do? I want to do Hell's YouTube. And I want to do my Gordon Ramsay impersonation. I want to tell people their videos are shit and everything. Do you think people will let me do that?
Yeah.
I want to go.
What would you, if you was a chef, if you was a chef like Gordon Ramsay, what would you cook and what would you do?
I would cook, okay, because I'm supposed to be a great chef. I'd cook something special. I'd cook baked beans on toast. I'd cook microwavable hamburgers, and you know what? To finish it off with proper perfection, I'd make lasagna.
And steak and beans.
No, not steak and beans. You're going on about that steak again. You've got no obsession, ain't you, with steaks?
Yeah.
So now we know what you do when you're in bed. You go, oh, let me get my steak out. Oh, can you imagine how horrible that would feel on you, though? Ugh. Oh, I can't believe you. Sometimes you're just sick and twisted.
How many vampire films do you own?
Probably about 800.
Whoa, that's more than moi.
Yeah, because you're not a horror fan, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on. How many horror films have you got?
Over, come up to nearly 200.
And you call yourself a horror fan.
Yeah. I'm a horror fan. I remember I got movies that I bought by myself. Movies
Oh,
that
nice.
contributed to
Good
me.
job, Alex. Good job.
I've got movies thanks to awesome YouTubers like yourself, Alex. Oh yeah, I took Candyman to show to Nick last week.
Oh, Helena. Hold on. You know what? I need to get a pimp outfit on. And a bit, I might say about like this. Go like this. Helena. Helena. Let's do it, James, shall we? James. James. Last Avenger. You know, whatever. You know, it's just like, what? You know, I love that. And then he flies above her when she's in the room. And he's like, Helena. Oh, Helena. Oh, yeah. And you're like, I love number one. Number two isn't so great, but it's still fun because they changed the story. And number three is just horrendous. No, no, you're my daughter. Don't hurt my paintings. Oh,
I've never seen number 2 or 3.
you'll watch number three and you'll say number three is the best you've ever seen.
Why?
Because come on, this is somebody who wants to watch ATM. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that everybody's told you not to get ATM, are you going to buy something else?
Yeah.
What are you going to buy?
I'll get something with a good transfer.
Last Avenger's got another question for you. Okay, James, since you're such a horror fan, what's your top 10 horror films? Let me give you a warning. If instead yes, is it number 1 or 2, I'm going to snap your neck. Alright? So, luckily you're immortal. Luckily you're immortal because you're a vampire. So you'll live. But you're hurt like hell.
No, number 10. Number 10. Insidious. 2. Number 2. Carrie the remake.
Hold on, what was number 1?
Insidious 2.
Number 1's Insidious 2.
No, not number 1. Number 10.
Okay, number 10. Okay.
Number 10, Insidious 2. Number 9, Carrie the remake.
I didn't mind that actually.
Number 8, All Hallows Eve. Number 7, number 7 would be Ginger Snaps 3 Snaps Back.
Okay.
So what number was I up to? 7.
Go with
Number
6 now.
6. House at the End of the Street, is that what it's called? I'm sure it is. Number 5. Excuse me. Um, Number 5, I'd say The Ring. 4, Bordello of Blood.
Okay.
Number 3, Slither. Number 2, The Omen, the original.
Okay.
Number 1, Nightmare on Elm Street 7, Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Where was Day of the Dead?
Sorry?
Day of the Dead. It wasn't on your list.
Oh, right. That'd be number 11 if I could have number 11.
Number 11. Out of all that, that'd be number 11.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Last Avenger, you got your list. Okay. James, I have over 700 odd films. Laugh out loud. That's from Alex. And Alex says it follows looks epic. Okay.
What about yours?
Mine, no, don't ask me. Oh, shit. Now I've got to think of them, haven't I? One is Prom Night. 2 is My Bloody Valentine. 3 would be Valentine because I like Valentine. 4 would be Aston Sorority Road, the original one. Number 5 would probably be Day of the Dead. Number 6 would be Sleepaway Camp. Number 7 would be Maniac Cop. Number 8 would be Carrie, the original Carrie. Number 9 would probably have to be Truth or Dare because I like that film. You know, it's not that horror-wise. Number 10 would have to be The Dentist.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a rough thing. If I looked at all my films, I could easily put me in the top 10. But it probably has some different ones in other than the first 2. Everybody knows Prom Night and Valentine and My Bloody Valentine are my 2 favourites.
Where would you rate Valentine, the one with David Boreanaz?
Number 3.
Yeah.
I love that film. Everybody else doesn't, but I do.
I love it.
Oh yeah, I need to change it then. No, it can't be Valentine anymore. That one on your list?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that in.
I think the problem is when things are not in front of you, you can't always remember on the spot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
I liked how it was all secret, that you didn't realise it was going to be him as the killer until the end.
Well, it depends, because it depends how you look at it, because in a way it isn't, but in a way it is obvious. At the same time, is it not being obvious? Because he's the only guy really in it all the time.
Yeah.
You know? But then I was hoping to go for the other way, where he would have had a sex change. You know?
Or with one of the other characters, then, you mean?
Yeah, kind of like, was a friend, had about a sex change, was friends, and maybe was the murderer. You know, a bit like Cherry Falls.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. You know, but it didn't. It stayed to the obvious, which kind of, in a way, makes the movie good, but at the same time, doesn't make it as good as it could have been.
Have you seen Cherry Falls?
I have. Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
I did, but I think it's really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not what I won't put it on a top horror list or anything. I'd put it on a comedy list.
Alright.
You know? Oh. Any more questions? I think.
Your favourite comedies on Friday next week?
What's that?
White Chicks.
White Chicks.
Yeah.
White chicks with black dicks. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. The one that you said that looks like burn victims.
Oh yeah, white chicks. The Marlon brothers, the Wayans brothers, Marlon brothers. What an idiot!
The Marlon Brothers. I also got their other movie, Little Man.
I got Little Man on Blu-ray. I'll just leave then. Oh.
And that'd be good if that image was
I'm
as your
gonna,
thumbnail
I'm
afterwards.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna do a review, and in the review, I'm gonna be shrunk down to that little size. Going, oh. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's quite good how they did that movie though, and they put Marlon Wayans' head on that on like, the body of somebody smaller.
I have to be honest. I feel like the Wayans brothers are past their prime now. They used to be great, but now I kind of feel like they've got past that. There we go. Cass asks, how long would James survive as a vampire before he was turned to dust? Well, knowing James, he'd probably walk straight into the sunlight without realising it and go boom.
Maybe.
Actually, saying that though, if James was bitten and turned into a vampire, right, he wouldn't have a soul. So most of what we see of James now would be gone. He'd probably go around like this, constantly.
I'd be hungry. I'd be hungry, and my face would be like Angel in Buffy. Where
Okay, so who would you bite, men or women?
What?
Well, if you had to suck blood out of somebody, who would it be, a man or a woman?
Woman.
It'd be a woman. Why not men? Are you sexist?
No, but I might get choked on the hair.
Might get choked on the hair. Did you say hair?
Yeah.
Do you know what? That makes you sound like you're talking about a penis. What the hell?
I meant beard hair on the neck.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you say. Oh dear. I told you. You need to stop fantasizing about Alex, alright? You know, we're asking serious questions. I don't want to choke on the hair. Well, when have you ever seen someone with a seriously hairy neck?
I don't know, my
Oh dear.
werewolves.
Yeah, but you're not biting werewolves, you're biting people.
You know, I just prefer to bite women.
Okay, but why?
Um, because to spend eternity with them.
I think if I was a vampire, I'd bite a woman on the neck. As I was doing, I'd wrap my arms around her so she couldn't get away. And just make it really, really exotic for myself, you know. Ooh, you know?
Alright, I've got another question for you. If you was a vampire, what sort of vampire would you be? Like, would you be like the English, like Christopher Lee, the red eyes and the fangs, or would you be like the American version where you've got like the raised brow, no eyebrows, and the teeth?
Would I be like Angel, or would I be like the Christopher Lee?
Yeah.
I'd be Angel, because at least I wouldn't have to keep looking like one, would I? I'd go, oh, I'm a normal person. Oh, come over me.
Yeah.
As with Christopher Lee's character, he just constantly looks like one. So it's like this, flapping and this and that.
And if you was a vampire, would you turn into a bat or not?
No, because
No.
bats always get caught.
I always like the bit in from Dusk Till Dawn 2 when there's a bat that turns into a human vampire man, and he flies into the window of this bathroom and kills this woman in the bath.
You know what you need to watch? Vampire Lovers. It's about a woman who bites these other women and they turn into vampires. And she just gets staked. And we all know you want to give them. We all know how much you want to give vampire women a good staking, don't we?
What?
Oh, I love when I mention this to you, and you're just like, how can I answer this?
Pardon me. You know what would be a great vampire movie? They've done it already, but it'd be good if they did it again with a different plot. Werewolves, zombies, vampires.
I can see it now. Werewolves, zombies, vampires, and Mumsy Toe.
You know, all the different monster movies, all in one film.
That'd be good. I think that'd work. Didn't they practically try and do that in True Blood?
No, but they did in the Midnight Hour. Remember that movie I told you about?
Oh yeah. Let's do the funky dance. They do that, don't they?
Yeah.
They all dance together.
Have you seen it? You have seen it.
Yeah, I watched it. You reckon after you bought it, I watched it.
What did you think of it? I can't remember what you said.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was all right. I thought it wasn't something that I'd normally watch, and it screamed cheap. It was okay.
My mum would enjoy that film.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's not really horror. It's more fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when they go, let's do the funky chicken, and you're just like, what?
You ought to see Children of the Night. That's a good one.
Children of the Night.
You know, have you ever heard of the actress Karen Black?
Yeah.
She plays a really grotesque, scary as anything vampire in it.
Well,
Very long teeth.
I've got a book here you need to read about survival. It's called How to Survive a Sharknado.
Oh, you had that in the box. Yeah.
Listen to this. How to make. Okay, listen to this. Ready? Antdemic, also known as insectfluenza. Yeah, there's a whole load of things that you need. This is based on real life, obviously, because we get sharks and tornadoes all the time.
Yeah.
In America, anyway. What's this? James the Big Toe Johnson. Actually, he does look a lot like Toad from Wind in the Willows.
I like Toad in the Hole.
You look like Toad. Let me. You know what? Where is it?
Toad with toes.
I've got it. There he is. This is James. Look. Does that not look like you? That looks a bit like you.
A little bit.
The eyes look almost identical. If he put glasses on him. Hold on. Look. Got the belly and everything.
The belly.
Oh look, he's got his little hat on. Now we know. Now we know the truth. James is really Toad from Wind in the Willows. Anyway, we better start saying our goodbye.
Yeah, we are. Oh yeah, we have to. Okay. Yeah, we're ending now.
Yeah.
Shall I start?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Thank you. Go on.
Oh dear, there are no repeats on live.
Thank you guys for watching for another week. We'll be back next week with our 6th one, I believe. Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yes, episode 6 next week. Oh, we're getting firm now. You're up to quite a lot on. You're 15 on Monday of yours?
Yeah, Monday's 15.
I thought that's getting really good as well.
Yeah. Oh, 15. Yeah.
So yeah, guys. guys, again, join me and Malcolm on Wednesday again next week. And then, of course, don't forget the Monday night with Tash and Malcolm of Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus.
Yeah.
So for me and Malcolm for now, this is it until next Wednesday. So for me, goodbye and take care. Over to
Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you had fun. Let's thank everybody. Thank you, Alex, for joining us. Thanks, Cass. Thanks, Last Avenger. Thanks, Movie Matt, with the couple of studs comment. Thanks, Blu-ray Dan. Thanks, Geek Legion of Doom. Well, we've got a lot of viewers today.
yeah.
A lot of comments. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you had a lovely day and enjoyed the chat. And join us again next week. And as always say, have a lovely day, which I always said, and take care.
Bye-bye.
Guys.
La la la.